Sup, guys?
It's that time of year again.
Right, convention season.
Yep, and we're off to a big start with E3. There was so much awesome news this time.
Right? Sure, it started out pretty quiet, but some of the stuff at these conferences were amazing! And yes, I am including a certain web-slinger in that discussion, but still. Like you said, it's that time of the year again. God, my poor throat. Hey, where'd you leave the honey?
Oh, you won't need it. Come on, let's get this thing started.
You're awfully chipper.
Duh. Chipper is like my whole brand. You're not excited?
Hell yes, I'm excited! But the thought of all that talking isn't making you dizzy? Even a little?
I wouldn't worry about that. We're gonna try something a little different today.
Okay.
Don't think about it too hard. Anyway, welcome back to the show, everyone.
Right. I hope you guys are ready to tune in.
Because I'm Rila.
I'm Riley.
And you're watching a Bulletoon Weekly E3 Recap.
So, the first conference of the week was EA's, and,
Can I say it?
knock yourself out.
Boring.
Yeah, pretty much. Not gonna lie, I almost fell asleep watching this one.
That poor presenter.
Right? I felt bad for her, man. She was just doing the best to bring some energy, but that audience just wasn't into it at all.
It was super awkward.
It wasn't the only awkward bit either. I mean, how about those extremely uncomfortable EA Sports showcases?
I've been trying to forget about those.
What, you mean to say there's something weird about a guy talking creepily about a trophy for 5 minutes?
It's literally always their sports games to go through this. But at least the NBA one was short.
Why did they even bother bringing Madden or FIFA to E3 anyway? These games are foregone conclusions, right? And they're basically just the same game every time.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm still trying to figure out the appeal of sports games in general, outside of stuff like Mario Tennis or whatever.
Anyway, it's super bizarre how little they actually showed off one of their much bigger games, Battlefield 5, especially since they've shown gameplay to a lot of other big influencers.
But Riley, don't you know? They just had to make this presentation anyway, so they could talk about the new Battle Royale mode.
Oh, you mean the new mode they're just following a trend with isn't difficult to make and therefore isn't actually impressive at all?
Exactly! It's the perfect marketing strategy!
Speaking of marketing strategies, how sad is it that because of Battlefront 2, a major selling point of all these games is they're not having loot boxes and stuff, at least officially.
About as sad as the guy introducing Battlefront 2 at the conference by saying the game got off to a rough start.
Yeah, bit of an understatement there, champ. Though the reveals about the new content were at least a little interesting. They're finally bringing DLC content to the game based on the Clone Wars era. Though, I'll be honest, if that doesn't include Ahsoka, I don't care. Hell with Anakin and them. More Ahsoka, guys, get on it!
Riley's little girl crush aside, they didn't actually say anything about removing all the features from the game that made it such a travesty in the first place.
Nope, just new DLC and new modes. That was it. Oh, but let's talk about the new Star Wars game that they didn't show anything from.
That poor man. They basically just ambushed him in the audience and grilled him about it.
Dude looked seriously uncomfortable, but hey, well, whatever. New Star Wars game on the way from Respawn, the developer behind Titanfall. Apparently it's being set between Episode 3 and Episode 4. You'll be a Jedi on the run from the Empire or whatever. So basically like most Star Wars games, really.
Yeah, nothing too surprising there. Oh, but the indie games! I liked what we saw of those!
Yeah, all 2 of them.
We can totally play Unravel 2 together though, Riley!
Rila, do you remember the last time we played a co-op game together?
No.
Ugh, my bad. Stupid question. Of course you wouldn't. You spent most of the time dead.
Mean!
But Sea of Solitude looked pretty interesting. I like the concept. And that lady looked so enthusiastic. It was actually kind of adorable seeing her all giddy to be on that stage. You could tell this was a major passion project for her.
Yeah, meanwhile, there was another presentation that had all the enthusiasm of a brick.
Command and Conquer.
God, that was sad.
Seriously? Shoutcasting a mobile strategy game? You decided to blow 10 minutes on that? God, EA's priorities are messed up. But let's be honest, this conference existed for one game and one game alone, Anthem. It got the most time, they saved it for last, and
it was completely underwhelming. They just didn't really show a lot that we hadn't already seen before.
Yeah, the new gameplay was cool. I liked seeing the breakdown of the character classes, and the customization options sound cool. But I just don't think they showed us quite enough. It might have been because almost everything else in the conference was so lame that it had to deal with the Herculean task of making up for a whole hour of wasted time. I'm probably still gonna get it. It should be fun to play with friends and stuff.
Yeah, you're on your own with that one.
Funny how you thought I was including you in that to begin with.
Rude.
Anyway, that was basically all for EA. A whole lot of lame, some cool indie stuff, and some neat new Anthem gameplay. But not enough to make up for all the other crap.
Yeah, oh well. Not sure what else we expected. Anyway, stay tuned for...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing?
Ending the segment.
Ending the hell are you talking about?
Well, I figured E3 is a big event, so why not try splitting things up a little? If we take a break between talking about each conference, you can save your voice a little. I mean, maybe it's a little late for your voice, but your throat won't hurt as much at least.
Whatever, but I guess it'd be a good way to test out a new format idea, though. Fine. Alright guys, we're gonna take a little break.
If you want to see us talk about the Microsoft conference, keep an eye out for the next video a bit later.
But in the meantime, if you liked what you saw, give that like button a zap.
And ring that bell to be notified whenever we upload a new video. I'm Rila.
I'm Riley, and as always,
Stay tuned!